Well, someone is here who we can find out where he stands. I believe Grand Khai is waiting for us. Is
Hey, how you
that you,
doing?
Is that
sir?
you?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
it is.
me.
Oh, great.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing really well. How about you?
Doing great, doing great. Yeah.
By
Welcome
the
to the
way,
welcome to the red carpet.
yes,
Good
welcome
to
to
see
our
you.
Thank you.
party, our red
Appreciate you
carpet
guys.
party.
Despite that socks hat, we're still welcoming you.
I'm only wearing it for fashion, man. That's
Oh,
all.
all
Oh,
right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the good
uh,
side. Yeah.
well, thank you again for joining us. Just want to find out, are you excited about performing tonight? Is this the first time you've seen the Zap Life platform? And as an artist, what do you think of it?
I'm very excited actually. And actually I was on the Zap Life app, was it like yesterday or maybe 2 days ago? There was an event with where you play music um for Jim Jones and everybody like that.
Yes, yeah,
All
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I was on there. So I'm familiar with the app. Still getting used to it. Of course, it's new for me. But yeah, I like it. I like it. It looks real revolutionary, and it seems like it's gonna be the next big thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah,
And in a situation we're living in right now, everybody in quarantine and can't go anywhere, like we get to see you anyway, right?
exactly. Yep, yep, yep. Which one?
Which is crucial for artists. So, where did you grow up?
I grew up originally Queens, New York, but what
Okay.
birthed Grand Khai and me as an artist was Pennsylvania Poconos, a small area out here. And from there, it shaped who I am. So of course, you kind of rep what molded you.
So
So,
you're saying you're Amish?
Yeah.
No.
technically,
Yeah, yeah. Everything right there says Amish.
no
Yes,
no
yes.
street lights, a bunch of deers and raccoons and stuff. So yeah,
Oh gosh.
yeah,
So you pointed out something that I think a lot of artists would agree with in that the way you grew up, where you grew up,
yeah.
kind of shapes the kind of music that you write and that you present and that you perform. So what were some of the influences you would say that shaped who you are as an artist and a musician today?
Because you started early, right?
Yeah, I started like age 7, creating music. So I'd say, I started with like my brothers. It was something that I was kind of like, I never really knew I had a gift in it. It's something I tried out. So, with that being said, before I go any further, like just jump in and do things, whoever you are, if you're creative, because you never know what's going to be you for real. Because I wouldn't say it's my calling. Yes, it's my calling, but all I'm going to say is I wasn't as good as I am from the start. And I feel like a lot of people could say that. But yeah, it just started like that. My brothers kind of did it. I grew up. I take criticism well, so even my brothers do jokes here and there, but I always use that to shape me and like kind of like build like to the next step. I never take criticism as like, to the heart and make it break me. So from there, I looked at artists like 50 Cent and Michael Jackson, stuff like
Ooh.
that.
Uh-huh.
So I like Michael Jackson for performance wise. I like his music as well, but performance, he always makes sure he rehearses, gets it to the T, and
Yeah.
never like, never breaks under pressure, improvises, stuff like that. And then 50 Cent, I like his melodies and like, what he brought to hip hop and stuff. And um, I started off making music like that, but then kind of shaped into my own because I like to be different.
Sure.
So when everybody was doing the kind of that style of music, I told myself, let me think outside the box. So I started doing pop music more. Even when my friends was telling me, I don't think that's you, man. I don't think you could do something better, make something for the streets and da da da. I just stuck to my guns and I got better, 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 and that's what opened doors for me. It separated me.
Well, you
So
have to evolve as an artist. You can't keep doing the same things. I mean, you have different influences and things happening in your life, and it affects your music and the way you perform. I mean, Michael Jackson was the first concert I ever went to, but even as time
that's
went
dope.
by, his music changed. You know, it wasn't the same as Billie Jean. Before he died, his sound was a lot different.
Yep,
And
and you know what's funny actually? The first concert I ever went to, I'm not lying to you, was a Michael Jackson concert, but it was an imitation concert. It was actually so that's actually very funny. Like, I had like a little
Oh,
Did
that's
you
fake.
know
funny.
that he was like a lookalike, or did you think
Yeah, I
you thought he
did.
was
Yeah, I
Michael
did.
Jackson?
But he looked so much like him. I was just like, sheesh. Like, I still felt chills. So I'm like, yo,
You
I
still
could
had a
only
good
imagine.
time.
Yeah. So
So I'm, you talk about your influences for your music and where you draw some inspiration from. But as a young man, I'm curious what you think of the experiences you may be going through right now with our political climate, with the state of news, if you have an opinion on that, and
okay.
how it's kind of shaped your opinions about where we are right now.
We're in a crazy time because I would say before I go on, I would say things has never really got different. I just think that social media and our what we can utilize to get information just got broader, and putting things on like Front Street for a lot of people, because I've grown up, luckily, well, depending on how you look at it, luckily or not, but my parents kind of had some insight on that type of stuff already and kind of knew what was going on, and kind of taught me a lot of what's going on in the world. So I was kind of enlightened, pretty early. But just to see it all out there and so blatant is kind of rocky. But I would say, with everything going on as far as the election and stuff, I think whether Trump wins or not, I believe we're going in. It's going to get a lot more hectic, no matter which way it goes. Because I know there's a lot of racism in the world. I'm not blind to that, and I know Trump fuels a lot of it. Which if he loses, is gonna have people in uproar, and if he wins, it's gonna give him power and strength to keep acting the way they act. So I don't think either way is gonna change much.
Do you feel that the climate we're in right now, at some point, if it hasn't already, influenced your music, your lyrics? Because as you know, many artists use their platform as artists to convey their feelings about these types of issues in their in their art.
So my thing with that is I commend all artists who do that and who are able to do that and put it in a way where people could digest it well. Um, because that's what music is about. Kids learn stuff growing up through music, ABCs, and they do give you a jingle. So I know music is powerful, but I still look at music as a way for people, for their escape as well. So I
Right.
don't doubt anybody who's still making club music, and and at the end of the day, they're telling their story. There's people who grew up in the hood shooting guns. There's people who grew up in clubbing every day. There's people who grew up, rural areas and telling that story. So every story in music, I don't doubt anybody for talking or doing what they feel. And me as a musician, as far as me and doing that in my music, I'm a Cancer. I go through different moods, and everybody's
Me
human.
too, Cancer. Whoop whoop.
Shout out.
You two Michael Jackson concerts. You're both cancers. I mean,
Yup.
this is
We're besties. We
Yup,
should.
already by default. By default. Long lost. But yeah. So yeah, I use my music to just express my moods. However I'm feeling is what you're gonna get from me. Like I'm real versatile. So however I'm feeling, to be honest, I never feel guilty about anything I make. I just try to
Well,
be authentic in it. That's all.
right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's very nice to meet you. I hope you have a great set tonight. And we're Elsa, you and I are gonna check it out, right?
yes, and I want to tell Kai, by the way, we're going to package our interview with you
Okay.
tonight
Yeah.
and be able, so you can be able to send it out to all of your friends, fans, family on all your social media platforms, just to show them about Zap Life, you appearing on Zap Life, and your interview with us here
On
at
Ovis
Ovis.
News.
Yeah.
Fire.
Exactly.
Fire.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank both of you
So,
guys. Yeah.
so thank you so much for joining us and have so much fun tonight. And I'm glad you have a
Absolutely.
platform to reach your fans tonight.
Yes.
Appreciate you so much, yo. You guys enjoy your night too. Appreciate another question.
Nice to meet you.